Hello guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are here because I'm going to make the most delicious Italian dessert ever, or the most quintessential Italian dessert ever, I'd say, and the one that I love so much. I always look out for it at the restaurant in the menu section because it really is so good, so delicious, fulfilling, but also very I wouldn't say light because it's not properly a light dessert, but it brings you so much satisfaction. As you would have already guessed by the title of this video, I'm talking about tiramisu, and today we're making the traditional tiramisu. So I know that there are hundreds of variants, like with pistachio, with fruit, with alcohol, without coffee, but today we're making the traditional one, so with the most traditional ingredients. I mean, of course you will also see it being made differently in different videos, different recipes, but this recipe here is the one that I always make when I crave tiramisu. It has such a few ingredients, it's so quick and easy to make. It does not need to be baked or cooked in any way. It just needs to sit for quite a few hours, like I'd say 3 to 4 hours in the fridge, and then it's totally ready to be eaten. So here I've got all the ingredients that I need to make traditional tiramisu, starting off strong with coffee, 300 grams of coffee, cool down coffee. It must be cold, so just do it like a tiny bit before. Then we've got 125-ish grams of granulated white sugar, almost 800 grams of mascarpone cheese, cocoa. I'm using this one from Starbucks, which is so good because it's really very rich and deep. Love this one. Then we've got eggs, farmer's market eggs. Those are so good, so hopefully they will make the tiramisu taste even better. And then we've got savoiardi, that are the basically lady fingers. Also, like tiramisu, it's often made with other kinds of biscuits like this, but in my honest and personal opinion, the best tiramisu ever is with savoiardi biscuits, because it makes tiramisu so spongy, but in such a good way. I feel like these ones give the right consistency to the dessert. So good. But anyway, now that I showed you all the ingredients needed, we just need to start and prep for tiramisu. Can't wait. First thing first, we need to take the eggs and separate the yolks from the egg whites. I will probably use just 5 of them. This can be considered as a quite tricky part because we need always to make sure that no yolks ends in the eggs white, because once we need to whip or beat the eggs white, they need to be so fluffy that with the yolk this won't happen. So yeah, I mean, for me it's quite tricky because it's not very easy and I don't have any tool to help me in this, but go ahead and always hope for the best. I've been lucky today. No yolk in my eggs white. Now we take the egg yolks together with half of the sugar. Now we just whip them together until they are all cloudy and well mixed together. So creamy, frothy, and much wider than before. We just need to mix this with the mascarpone cheese, mixing everything very, very slowly. Also, this thing here reminds me so much of my childhood when my grandma always used to make what it's called in Italian uovo sbattutino, which is basically just whipped egg and sugar for like an afternoon treat. And like also the smell of it makes me think of my childhood so much. I love that, and my grandma also loved to do that as a afternoon snack, which is kind of strange, but it's such a nice memory. I love it. But now let's mix everything together. I always do start with a wooden spoon, but then I always help myself with a whip just to make things even more creamier and well mixed together in the shortest time. Next up, we will still be using a whip. I just washed it, and we need to take the eggs whites and make them so fluffy by whipping them. And once they are kind of completely whipped, just add the remaining part of the sugar, custard sugar, that we did not use before. So yeah, eggs white time right now. Together, the mascarpone yolks and sugar and the eggs whites and sugar as well ready. We just need to incorporate slowly, very slowly, this one into this. So I just wanted to show you, before incorporating everything together, how cool the eggs white looks once whipped. And the way for you to understand if they are whipped enough is to just I know it's always risky and tricky, but the perfect eggs white, when you flip the top they are in, they stay in place, they do not fall out. So this is the way. Luckily for me, I whipped them nicely enough, and now I'm just going to mix everything together. I should have actually I've done the opposite, because this pot is already so full. This one, it's not, of course, but I will make it work. And I'm taking a spatula and starting incorporating them very slowly, moving everything from down, up, down, up, down, up, so that the air does not go away. Taking your time in mixing the egg yolks with everything else, it's truly a key to keep your mixture, your mascarpone mixture, so fluffy and creamy. I mean, it takes a while, but at the end I feel like it is worth it. And then you can also like do a bit of arm workout. Like always the right arm, because I'm not able to do it with the left one, but details. Finally, it's time to assemble everything, layering all our ingredients, because basically tiramisu is just a layered spoon dessert. Savoiardi with coffee, mascarpone cream, savoiardi with coffee, mascarpone cream, and then we are at the top, and we just put a very heavy sprinkle of cacao powder. So I mean, without further ado, let's start to assemble everything. Apart from the mess that I made here, that it's typical of me, now it just needs to sit for 3 to 4 hours in the fridge. So I'm just going to put a foil on top of them and let it sit. So it's been 3 hours now. Here I've got my tiramisu and I cannot wait to have a bite, so let's get into that. Okay, so got my tiramisu here. Let's try it, but you guys, this looks delicious. I hope you can see how beautiful this looks. Let's have a try. Yep. That's exactly how I love my tiramisu to be. So creamy, with such a strong flavor for coffee. Love this one. I will link the recipe down below for you guys to try, because believe me, it is so good. And let me know if you tried it out and if you like it as much as I do. And as always, thank you so much guys for watching my videos. Please subscribe and I will see you very soon.